All right, we'll get started then. We'll call this meeting to order. First on the agenda is approval of May 5th minutes. Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes?
Make a motion, we approve the minutes as written.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Has everybody had a chance to look at them? Okay, all in favor? One down.
Sorry.
May 19th warrants. Has everybody had a chance to look at those?
Yes.
I have.
Okay. Do I hear a motion to approve the minute of the warrants?
Make a motion, we approve the warrants as written.
I'll second it.
All in favor? All right. You said Brandon is out chasing dogs, so was it just about the down across the whistle stop you want to discuss?
He wanted to know if anyone heard anything more about the dog.
I haven't heard anything.
I guess they're gone. So by the looks of it, they are gone.
The fence is gone, and I believe they're gone. Haven't heard any more complaints. So,
Good.
moving away.
Good.
The corral and everything is gone. I haven't heard nothing. Nobody's bothered me on it, so.
Yeah.
No complaint at the town office. So,
He was also curious about what was going to happen to his business if Wes was going to revoke his business being active or being able to, I don't know. He wanted to know what the status was of the business and if anything was going to be done on that.
Oh.
Okay, this is Wes. The status was I was to contact Jay Banks. I called down there about a week and a half ago, and the secretary said he was out of town vacation, so I didn't do anything about it. But I've had no complaints. I've been by there quite a few times, slowly to look. He has more cars out there in front on display. We really can't put him out of business unless we take it to court. So I think if things flare up again, the first line of defense or resolution is to talk to Jay Banks and have him control his tenant.
Okay. Second thing on the new business, Cumberland County assessing documents for review. That's on the application, tree growth application. And
I got them at the office, so whenever you guys
growth supplemental.
stop by and sign
Have you
it.
guys had a chance to look at that?
I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
No, I haven't seen anything. Who's it for now?
There's a new tree growth application for Van Hertel that needs to be signed. Ben sent them on May 13th.
Yeah.
And there's a tree growth withdrawal 1 acre supplemental for lot 1, 93-1. I believe it's Van Hertel, if this will open.
Yeah.
Water's Edge Land Development.
Yeah, and I think he wants to, there's a second email where he wants to take 14 acres out.
Well, this one is for $7,253.
That's the whole lot.
So, and he also attached the email from Ted, so.
Yeah.
That one scares me just a little, Mikey.
Why is that, Dwight?
Well, in that email, he says what he don't say what he's going to do later, but he's planning to do something else. So this is going to be split up again?
Are we talking about Ted and his land?
Yes.
He has come before the planning board to go for a subdivision to create a second building lot that would be a third lot in count. So to create a subdivision. Now, in taking in the tree growth, he has moved on the tree growth application for both lots at the same time because it's less expensive. It's cheaper that way rather than just go individually one lot at a time. So that's the only reason why he that. But he has done nothing to the second lot until obviously the planning board approves his subdivision, and then he will have a surveyor survey it. I told him don't even have it surveyed until the planning board approves it first, and then he'll continue. So it's in a holding pattern right now for the planning board.
I just hate to see $7,000 worth of taxes slip out of our hands here.
If he's doing the right thing, though, he's following the right protocol. Just hope everything's done correctly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Could I say something? Jim?
Sure.
One of the issues the planning board is discussing and wants to get an understanding of is what happens to the whole lot if Ted subdivides his lot. That was part of a mother lot that is what, and Van Hertel owns the remainder of it. We have always acted as the subdivision has to entail the whole mother lot. So Van Hertel has to coordinate whatever he's going to do with Ted. Does that make sense?
Yes, Joe. And I've had a discussion with Ted about that Hertel needs to be included because his lot is one of the count of the three lots. And come 3 years from now, I want to do something. Say, oh, I didn't know I was part of a subdivision. So he has to be included in the process. So that he's aware of the status of his land.
One of the problems of a subdivision is that once it's a subdivision, it's always a subdivision. So if Van Hertel doesn't want to do anything with his lot for the next 20 years, if Ted does a subdivision, then what's left, Van Hertel's lot 30 years from now, is still part of a subdivision. And the whole subdivision has to be opened up in order to do anything with whatever the remainder is.
That sounds logical. And I don't see any way to get around it. His is part of a three lot count, and three lots are three lots. So
Yep.
Jim?
Joe, have you done anything more on finding out the difference between state law and local law?
Bob and I are working on that. We're exchanging 1 or 2 emails a day on that.
And the home rule authority, is that going to rule on this?
The state is going, it looks to me as if the state is going to force us to coordinate our subdivision ordinance with state law.
Is our subdivision ordinance right now more thorough than the state one?
I don't know, as I'd say thorough, I don't know what's thorough. I mean, I don't know. They're just differences in definitions.
Yeah.
And I think maybe in some places the state law is a little bit stricter. Yes.
Then it'll probably have to go state then.
Yes, it will. Yes.
State law is probably more black and white and not interpreted well.
Well, what's happened is, as time goes on, there've been people who found loopholes. And it looks like the state closed the loopholes. That's what was going on.
Do you know if David's talked to the attorneys at all on what he was going to talk to them about?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him either.
Jim?
Yeah.
It looks like those two kind of go hand in hand. There's a new tree growth application for the same lot under Van Hertel. And
Okay,
then there's a supplemental of $7,200 and change that Water's Edge is going to pay as a penalty.
okay,
So those two things go together, I would imagine.
okay. Okay. So do you guys want to vote on this tonight?
I'd rather read it first.
You want to read it, hold off and signing it?
Well, I don't even know the whole deal, what he's pulling off yet.
Okay. All right,
I resent it to you guys tonight, but Ben had sent it to the board on May 13th.
Like I say, I just hope this isn't a deal where, we're giving away $7,000, in back taxes.
He's paying $7,200. It's a penalty.
When it-
The
Once
town
he
will
takes
get,
it out of tree growth, he gets put into a different tax bracket, which he will pay the full price like everybody else.
oh,
He's going to be paying more once he takes it out of tree growth.
okay,
He doesn't get the discount anymore.
He's paying
No.
Dwight, not getting an abatement. Not
Ah.
getting a rebate.
that sounds better.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, once you
Could I-
take it out of tree growth, then you have to pay the price of normal land.
Yeah,
When you're in tree growth, you get the discount.
To me, this begs the question of what's Michelle Bukovacis doing? She should have to file a new tree growth plan too.
That's if she wants to keep it in tree growth. If she doesn't, then she's got to pay the full price.
Exactly.
Right. Yep. And
And
she
she
hasn't
has-
come to us. She hasn't come to us, so.
well, she's
she's
got a
gotta pay
year,
full price.
sorry, she's got a year to adopt the plan, right? I think she's gonna have to adopt, yeah. If not, she'll get penalized.
so, sign it?
Yeah, because you're going to make more money.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
But Ben approved it. Everything's good there as far as all the paperwork's correct. That's what matters. So if it's all correct, I'm not opposed to signing it after I read it.
okay. You want to vote on it? I make a motion, we vote on it, and, do I hear a motion that we, sign it?
I make a motion, we sign the tree growth application as written.
To the 14 acres.
Yeah, 14.51.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this traffic interfering with you guys?
no?
Okay, because I can go inside if not.
You're all right, Deb.
Okay. And Joe, I'm sending the bugs over to you.
I'm inside.
They'll be waiting for you when you go outside.
They are already.
Hey, baby.
Do we hear
You
a
guys-
second, Floyd?
You gonna sign it?
Yeah, once you read it.
Read
The
through it.
thing that bothers me a little, Mike, we've got another one in front of us over on 107 where he told us not to sign anything or not to sign anything until he paid the, no, I'm telling you wrong, not to issue any building permits until the tree growth application was paid. You know, the back taxes there.
Do you want me to see if Ben can log in? I can text him.
That'd be a good idea.
Okay.
That other tree growth, guys, the other tree growth penalty before any building permits went out, that was paid. That was $12,000.
So
They
that
paid
one's
that.
taken,
They paid it.
I just hope this one gets paid too.
I'm sure it will.
If
He's
you
really
want
good about it.
if you want to table it, Jim, I'll see if I'm gonna send Ben the login right now.
So.
I'm glad to hear that other one has already paid off. That makes me feel better now.
Yeah, that was a big chunk. And it's been cleared. I sent the check and it's been cleared, so we're good. It's nice when those big checks clear. Right, Joe?
Absolutely.
Well, it's nice when a plan comes together.
You're right.
I've had checks stapled to my wall to remind me of people.
So, while we wait for him, we'll keep going then. Old business. Tampon update. Buoys purchase and patrol interest. So you haven't got any interest on the patrol yet, huh?
I had one application that went out yesterday.
Oh,
This girl was like tinier than, well, I can't say I'm small, but she was shorter and smaller than I was. And she was probably 20, 22, 3 years old.
yeah.
But she hasn't brought it back yet. So I don't know how well that's going to work. But she was looking for a job anywhere. She asked about fairgrounds and any place in Cornish. So I think she's just grasping.
Just out looking.
Yeah.
We might have
But
to
I
run that ad
did have a
again.
gentleman come in tonight who was part of the Sand Pond Beach Patrol, the committee.
Yeah.
He said there were people down there today already, and they're just ignoring the signs and.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Here it comes.
Yep. And
Yeah.
then you got Thursday and Friday that's going to be really, really nice, and then you got Memorial Weekend, so they're going to be there. So I don't
Yeah.
know what you want to do about that.
We don't have the trash cans out. We don't have, the porta potties out or
We got
nothing. It's like,
nothing.
you ought to show them we're still kind of closed.
Well, and this gentleman said that there's trash that's collecting, so I don't know what you want to do.
Jeez. Well, still kind of early. He was swimming.
But they're going to be there. I think
Brian
the
doesn't
selectmen should patrol it one day on the weekend.
Yeah.
Who wants to take Saturday and Sunday and Monday?
Right.
I was up by
Brian
this afternoon. It don't look too bad.
Friday? Friday's going to be 80 degrees.
Yeah. Brian doesn't have any of that orange snow, but they use it for snow blocking.
The orange snow fence, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have any of that, does he?
I think I've seen a roll or two down there. I can check with him in the morning. I'm 90%
Okay.
positive I saw some.
We have to block it off with that.
They're not going to obey that.
Well, then,
Call the cops.
yeah, there'll be
Who's going to
trespassing.
call the cops? We have no beach patrol.
That's all right. They've been told to stay off. So it's trespassing.
Who's going to turn them in?
Whoever sees them can turn them in.
There's plenty
Jimmy.
of eyes down there.
Jimmy, you're just going to have to sit down there all weekend.
But if somebody sees them down there, they could call it. Especially if somebody was on the Sand Pond committee, could call the call county.
Yeah. Do they know that?
Yes.
Because this
Yeah,
this
sure.
guy he's on the committee who came in today.
Yeah.
That was discussed at the meeting that we had, that anybody can call the police. And that was what was that was what we recommended to do.
Yeah. We got to meet with them Thursday night anyway, Deb.
Okay.
So we'll let them know whoever's down there, and there's a lot of residents down by there to go ahead and call county.
Well, this particular guy, he's not on internet, so he can't get on. He don't get on Zoom or anything. So he's on the committee, but he doesn't get on any of the Zoom stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
I think.
But he does. He lives on Sand Pond. He lives on the Sand Pond Road down there.
Yeah, Gary, check with Brian tomorrow and see if he's got any of that.
And I'm messaging him right now, too.
Okay. And those buoys he sent, I like the looks of them. I think it'd be quite visible.
Did you see the others? I had 3 different sets too. So
I just saw the round ones.
yeah, they
there
were
was
the beach ball ones that were discussed last meeting.
Yeah.
You want to order his that he sent? I can order those. Okay.
Yeah. What about the other two? What other 2 guys? Gary and Dwight, what do you want?
Well, I don't know. The lobster trap ones that he sent, how are you going to attach them?
I mean the round ones?
Yeah, the round ones you can attach pretty easy right to the rope.
Yeah.
You can either tie them on, or you can use a wire tie or something.
Yeah.
But those lobster trap ones, I don't know how you're going to attach them.
Well, I was thinking the round ones.
Well, that's what I was thinking too, Jimmy.
Look like beach balls.
Yeah, and they had the attachment part right on the very bottom of them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm
I
thinking.
can see those working well.
Yeah.
And they're fairly inexpensive.
Yeah. What color?
Yellow.
Orange. I think yellow or red would do good.
Myself, I think the red ones would be the way to go.
The red ones. Gary?
I think red would show up nice. Red's fine. You associate red with stop, slow down, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Brian just replied he doesn't have any snow fence.
He doesn't.
He has silt fence only.
What Cornish Hardware would have any?
Maybe.
I can check. I'll be there tomorrow.
How does that work?
Put wooden stakes in behind it, drive them in, run the fence right across it, then put a couple of trespassing signs on it.
You think that's going to work?
Yeah.
What's gonna have to
Wow.
happen is we've talked about it, but nobody's ever been caught and reprimanded for it. We have to get the signs out there, actually call the police. Once a few people get tickets, they'll understand that we're serious, and people will
Right.
stop following orders. Turn it up.
Sorry, I shut it off.
Yeah, you're right, Gary. Yeah, once people realize that we are serious about it, maybe they'll stop.
Right.
So which buoys did you want? The beach ball ones or the ones that Mike Toomey sent? The beach ball
Beach ball ones, yeah.
is two sizes. There's 7.5 and 8 inch.
I'd go with
Matter?
8.
I think it's like that. Or 8.5
Yeah.
and 9 inch, I guess. That's what it was.
9. We'll go to 9.
9 inch? Okay.
Yeah.
And how many of those?
We said 18.
18
18.
buoys?
Yeah, 9 on either side.
Yeah. Red.
Red. And I think Mike was getting the rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he going to? Because I see an email come through where he wanted to use 1/2-inch rope.
Actually, Mike's on. Hey, Mike, are you on here? There he is.
Hi, how you doing? I was just listening in. I didn't want to get. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
if you want that cheap rope from there, it doesn't come larger than 100 feet, 100 yards, whatever it was. You want how big you want? 150 yards, 150 feet. It only comes in 100-foot length, so you'd have to buy 2. We got 50 and 100.
We had to do that last year too.
Anybody else having problems?
We got, like I say, we got some.
You all
left
keep
over
freezing
from
up.
last year.
And you didn't like the boys where the ropes slide right through it.
Well, it'll be like the kids with the noodles last year.
You
If they
froze
slide
up.
through it, they're gonna push them all together.
Well, you can either put knots in them for the cheap ones or the big ones lock, but you can put knots in the rope as you go. I don't know what the other one looks like.
Jim, you still here?
I'm not good at this. I've lost everything.
Yeah, I think we've lost Jim.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
lost Jim.
I've lost you.
I see Jim. I'm looking
I
at
don't
him.
see him.
Frozen though.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Oh, geez.
I keep losing you.
There he is. Now we lost Mike.
Yeah, wait a minute. I don't know. Am I here?
I can hear you, yeah.
I go on live meetings.
Your finger's over the
we
camera.
go.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, I guess I'm holding it wrong. I don't know. You want to wait and discuss it with the whole group on Thursday? Another 2 days isn't going to matter.
Yeah, we can.
Because I didn't see what these the ones you're talking about, look like.
I can send that all out again to the committee.
Yeah, it could be could be my phone.
Susie, stop.
Well, that's what I was curious about with this meeting. If you want to just wait till Thursday, we'll talk about it. Decide now. It's you other guys.
We're gonna have to do something for weights too, out underneath those 2 big pylons. Because last year we had the concrete blocks. Remember, we had them down there, Gary, but they broke them all up.
I didn't like the idea of concrete blocks either. They have sharp edges.
You think a 5-gallon bucket filled with concrete would hold that down?
It would definitely hold it down, be a lot safer too, because they have plastic and not concrete edges. Plus, when they broke the blocks, they were all sharp edges sticking up. So I definitely think we ought to do some concrete buckets. I mean, 5-gallon buckets with concrete.
And then put some rebar into the top of them so we can attach the chains to them. And
Right, I hope, right.
yeah. In the chains, we might have to replace them chains because they got ate up quite a lot last year, which surprised me. There must be a lot of alkaline in that water or something. That's something we can talk about Thursday night too.
Okay.
Speaking of, we should probably order the water quality test as well.
I think we ought to have at least 2 of those, Danielle. One for the school and one for the pond.
Okay.
What is that?
It wasn't me.
And then somebody doing a burnout in front of your house, is it?
No,
Nope.
there's nobody out there. It's Kason. He's out there with his dirt bike.
He's on his Xbox. Sorry.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I keep losing you guys.
We hear
You
you
all
good
keep freezing
now.
out. Huh?
We can hear you good now.
I
Yeah.
can see you, Jim. I see you.
You're moving.
Right now, say Gary, yeah. Yeah, you keep freezing out and I keep losing your picture, your video. I can't hear you.
I'm not saying much.
All right, so that's why I'm not talking to you, because I couldn't hear you. So you want to make decisions on that Thursday night on the Sam Pond?
Sure.
Okay. What's with the activity Baldwin activity kids update, Danielle?
I spoke with Ariel today, and she said that she doesn't have the numbers she wants to open on June 1st. The kids get out of school if everyone has their work done June 5th, and for those kids that don't, it's a week after that. So she kind of wants to wait until school's over, and she thinks she'll get her numbers when the summer program starts. She said right now she doesn't have the numbers, but if she hears from more people this week or whatever, she might do a couple days after June 1st if there's a real need.
Okay.
What's she going to have for new rules that they've imposed on her that she wasn't using before? Do you know anything about that, Danielle?
I don't. She was gonna log in, but something happened. I don't know, and that's kind of why I got it on here. Between the town office and her, you know, what is reopening gonna look like? What are we gonna have put in place, if anything? I mean, I would imagine. I mean, we know we're gonna get reimbursed by FEMA for anything temporary that we build for this. You know, stuff like that. I think we ought to have some sort of procedure on what reopening is going to look like.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be state imposed guidelines as well that we're going to have to adhere to.
Yeah.
You see what the other towns around are doing, like Freiburg, and, you know, they've posted their stuff on the web, how they're gonna reopen. Today I was looking at Shopping Guide, I think it was Porter. They've got some stuff posted, and Standish has got some stuff posted.
What are they saying, Dwight? What are
Well,
they doing?
Social distancing, a lot of them want masks on, you know, and the hours, you know, there was one of them that was only open 4 days a week. But I think we're going to see more of this stuff come up. And I was talking to Debbie today. She seems to like the working through the window deal.
Everybody loves it. I mean, it's business as normal. It's business as normal.
That's just like having a plexiglass up. I mean, you could even get a plexiglass insert for your window if you want.
No, I ordered 2 screens from Walmart. They were like $6 a piece. And we've got it, and it slides. So you can open and close it. And it's working perfect. And I put tape on it so nothing comes through the screen. I mean, we're doing business as usual. I mean, we're bringing in what we normally do.
Yeah.
When Jimmy and I went to that meeting last night on the Tri-Town, that was one thing that come out over, you know, take my hats off to you, Debbie. You've kept the ball bouncing and stuff here, where the other towns, they're a little behind right now.
Yeah.
They're going to get bombarded.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. No, I think the Baldwin residents are very happy that we've been open. I mean, we're doing the best that we can, and we're making everything available to them. So there's no excuse for them.
Times have changed, you know, and we're going to have to adjust with the times a little, mate.
Speaking of that, Gary, you think an awning can fit out there?
I do. And that was relatively inexpensive. And I offered to put up a cheap awning out there, but I thought it would have looked hokey. So Danielle found one online, and we can be reimbursed for it as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, Debbie could in the future continue to use it too. Everybody likes that.
I was just gonna ask, my next question to Deb was if she continued to do through the window even after this is all over.
A lot of people want that.
They do.
They like it.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll like it in February?
Well, no, we're probably gonna have to close it in the winter hours. But I mean, from like spring to fall, I think that it's gonna be good. I mean, it's just a drive-up thing, and they can get in, get out, and they're done.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no winter, no snow.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking just a small awning, right? Not something that goes on a camper or something like that, right?
Well, that's actually what it was. It's like a roll-out.
Right.
It would roll out and retract.
Yeah.
When she doesn't need it, it could be retracted and hooked to the side of the building, and it wouldn't look terrible. You
Right.
know, dual purpose if it's raining or if it's sunny. Because standing there talking to Debbie at the window, you can't see her face, you can just hear her. So if the awning was out,
It's a 98-inch by 80.
Is it one like you would have on a camper?
it's exactly like you'd have on a
Yeah.
camper.
It's a 98 by 80.
Wow. Okay.
Where's my
Because
camera?
we're looking for one too.
This one.
Oh, there you go, right there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're looking for one for our camper. So.
So we want to order that?
How much was that?
$160 about with tax.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's what I say. Anyway, what about you guys?
I'm all for it. And like I said, we can get reimbursed for it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we continue to use it, can we get reimbursed for it?
I thought if it's part of a COVID-19 thing, you can get reimbursed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they're talking more about, there's two different things, like safety measures or whatever, and then there's another one that's temporary. It's gonna be temporary because you're just gonna have it spring to fall, right? It's not a,
Yep.
it's not a
You got a good
major,
point.
so you could use that, because we're gonna have to do our little description on our expenses and say what we used it for, and so
Right.
that will be quite a while probably, so we can go for it.
At least throughout the summer, I think. Yeah.
And I think the plexiglass setups that can be removed, like that's considered temporary, nothing
right,
that's.
yeah. I've seen them too. The plexiglass hang from the ceiling for some places. They don't put any braces up. They just hung them from the ceiling.
Yep. No, if that's an option. I didn't know how people felt on, we doing one entrance in and out, going through the old office. I don't know.
I say if the window's working, we keep using it. Limit foot traffic in the building for now. It's working, don't change it. Keep it going.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with you, Gary.
Yeah.
It is. It's working.
Everybody
Everybody
involved
likes.
are happy. I'm happy.
All it takes is one person in there with it, and everybody
Yep.
gets.
Yeah.
Good.
Now, what about, me and Dwight talked about it last night, regular selectmen's meetings. What do you want, what's everybody's thought on that? Keep going the way we're going now, or for a while and hold off, or start having regular meetings again?
I'm fine either way. I mean, if we have meetings, we're kind of defeating the purpose of keeping the office closed. So, I mean, as long as it's working like this for now, till we get things figured out, let's keep rolling with it.
Yeah. Because tonight, I'm having a hell of a hard time hearing you guys. You guys keep cutting out, and I'm only getting half the conversation here.
Yep.
But,
If it's a continued issue, I would have no problem with coming back to the office.
Yeah.
With limited amount of people.
right.
To say we had a big crowd, I would say we'd have to adjourn. But if Zoom was working, I'm fine with it, just so we don't continue in the office.
I mean, I like to see us go back to a regular meeting, because I don't think this really is effective. But I mean, it's working, so it is what it is right now. So
I just gotta publish enough notice when you do decide to go back to the regular meetings. So
right,
just something
yeah,
to keep in mind when
Yeah.
you do feel like it.
Yeah.
Are you
Let's
thinking
go.
next selectmen's meeting, or are we gonna do remote for next selectmen's meeting?
we'll do remote for next selectmen's meeting.
Okay.
I mean, it's working for now, and we'll see how things are going. See how much more of the state's being opened up, and we'll have, hopefully have a better idea.
Well, so a lot of the towns are open. I mean, Newfield's opened up. I believe Limerick has opened up. Standish is going to open in about a week. But I don't see, let's go another week at least and see what happens.
Yeah,
I think one thing we got to look at with this revaluation going on here too, we're going to see some foot traffic in there in probably middle of June, July. Once they get that data all collected together and start out the initial evaluations, we're going to see some challenging stuff come up.
yeah.
We're probably going to have to be open by then because everybody's going to want to see the maps and everything else.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear back from Ben? Danielle?
On what's, no,
Oh,
sorry, let me just look again. No,
Okay.
Want me to try calling? I can call his cell right now if you want to just wait a minute. I just texted him and he didn't answer.
Okay.
All right. You want to hang on a minute?
Sure.
Okay.
So I'd like to point out Jim's problems with being on Zoom and make the point that we don't all have equal access to the internet throughout town. I don't know if there's ever any state programs or federal programs that we can get involved in. I know I have cable because of some program that the town
Cosmo's in there.
did.
I let Cosmo loose.
I really think it's important that we get
Yeah, in the house.
better internet throughout town. As we go forward, there are going to be
Yeah.
more and more things that require it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have a phone number to call from a regular rotary phone, phone also. They don't have to have internet. They can call a number and listen
Yeah.
to and participate in the meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike did, yeah.
They don't have to have a smartphone or anything, just a regular, whatever.
Flip phone.
Well,
Flip phone,
what,
anything. They don't
landline.
need the video or all the bells and whistles.
Yeah. Let's see, anything else?
Ben did not answer. So.
What do you got next, Jim?
That's it, I'm just waiting for Ben, I guess. You wanna,
He didn't answer. I just tried calling him on his cell phone. He didn't answer.
okay. Probably doesn't want to answer. So what do you guys want to do about that? You want to go ahead and sign it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want to give him the tax dollars away if he's going to give him building permits. You know, it don't make no sense.
I have a small concern, and that is that we're talking about a lot that one end is going to be a subdivision that affects the other end of the lot. And I would think you'd want to figure out exactly what was going on before you maybe did something that had to be undone. Because when Van Hertel finds out that his 14 acres just got put into a subdivision and he can't do much about it ever again, he may object. I mean, I don't think we know quite where this is headed. And it seemed personally, it just seems strange, that's all.
We're talking about the tree growth application, which I know spurs into something else, but if a landowner is asking to take his land out of tree growth and he has a right to do that, how can we say no?
Oh, take it out. I thought you were talking about putting it in.
No.
My apologies. I thought it was a re-upping, renewing the tree growth.
Oh, taking it out.
No, I think it is a renewal, actually, guys. It's a renewal.
There's one taking it out, and then there's a new revised tree growth for Van Hertel. Same map and lot.
How can that be?
There's two of them.
He's taken a certain acreage out, and then they're revising the tree growth app to reflect what he just took out.
Isn't that two emails where one of them, he wanted to take 1 acre out and try it? Then the other one is for the full 14 acres?
I don't believe so. No, that's He titled it 1 acre. He has 14, but he's taking out 1 acre.
But I thought they sent an email back, said it wasn't worth their while to do one, and they was gonna take the whole piece out.
Maybe I had to help somebody.
Because you wouldn't be getting a $7,000 bill to take 1 acre out.
Correct. I guess we should table this so we all sit down and look it over.
Did you guys get the emails of all of it?
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 emails.
Yeah.
Total
It's like-
acres, 14.51.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Tree growth acres, 14.51. I'm just looking at the spreadsheet. Yeah, that equals the $7,253, so.
For the 14 acres.
And that's map 1, lot 93-1. And then the tree growth application says Van Hertel, map 1, lot 93, number of acres, 33.74. And there's another 2 for a total of 35.74. So there's 193-1 for the supplemental, and this new application is for map 1, lot 93.
So he took some out and then he applied for some more. Right?
It looks like it, yep.
Yeah. I have the paperwork in my office if you guys want to look at it.
Well, it's, they're attached to
printed it
emails too. I mean,
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'd just like to know what their future plans are. One of those emails mentions that and stuff, but they don't, they don't alleviate where they're going or anything.
so you want to table it or sign it?
We'll table it for right now.
Okay.
We gotta- Yeah,
Just reading the email again.
me too.
I'll see if I can get my other.
We have 14.51 acres. And pay the penalty of $7,253 to the town of Baldwin.
Yeah,
I don't know why he titled the email withdrawal of 1 acre then. That was confusing.
Yeah.
Well, if you read down through later in the bottom, it does say 1 acre, but it wasn't feasible. So he's taking the whole thing then, 14.51. It looks as though the removal of all 14 acres would be a better choice with what I have for future plans. 7,000.
What's that? What is his future plans? We don't know.
Not to sound sarcastic, but does it matter until it comes to light?
Right. You can't deny him taking it out.
Exactly. His future plans are future plans, and when he has them come to fruition, he's got to put them on paper and come to us. Until then, it's
that's
just
right.
a plan in his head. We can't monitor people about that. He's asking
And
me
that's
to
up to the
plan on
planning
tree
board.
growth. He's doing it correctly. I say let the man do what he wants to with his land. If he has future plans, he has to come to us with them plans.
we'll have to address it. We'll address it then.
Right.
Yeah,
until then, he's doing the proper procedure now. Let it happen.
Yeah,
You know, people have plans on adding on to their home. They don't do it right now. Not a problem until they do it. Let him take it out of tree growth. He's paying the penalty.
So you're talking about Ted.
Correct.
Yeah, he has the one lot and he's building one house on one lot, but he took the tree growth out of more area with the anticipation of the planning board of the subdivision request going through. So once it goes through, the tree growth is already taken care of, and then he'd start building a second house. And what few conversations I've had with him, he determined it was cheaper to do all the tree growth all at once rather than break it up into 2 separate residential lots and do it separately. So although he's taking a little risk that maybe the second lot won't come through, but in the long run, if it does, it's the cheaper route to take.
Makes sense to me.
Yep.
I guess that helps me a little, mate, too.
Hmm.
so are we okay with signing it now?
It's pretty clear. I'm fine with it. It's clear to me now.
Yes, me too. How do you feel?
Feels better.
All right. So
I mean-
once again, what's that?
No, go ahead.
So I heard a motion and then to sign it. Do I hear a second?
I second it.
All in favor? That's a vote. Go sign it. So, anybody else? Deb, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
Sure.
I have two.
You also,
This is Wes. I
you
have
got
2
something,
items.
Wes?
I have 2 items.
Okay.
I'm traveling Rocky Dunn Road, and if you come onto Rocky Dunn Road from the east end off of 113, the first trailer house on the right side, it's been abandoned. They've trashed it and they've moved out. There's no life there, nothing. So I'm just noting that so that you selectmen will be aware we have an abandoned residential building.
I'm assuming that's one of the Eldridge's trailers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's an Eldridge. I didn't look at the records. The next one up is that the White House that the woman died and the town sold it to a Colby boy.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
And then
That's the Coney O'Brien house.
house is the Eldridge, another Eldridge house. So this is the first one. It's been very much unkept for quite a while. So it's empty now. Okay, and the second issue was the issue that was brought up by the planning board with the controversy of the 2 lots. So one going to Dunlap, a relative, and the other one being sold outright. And so we need legal advice of how to evaluate. Was suggested by the planning board that the selectmen and myself move on it and probably visit or talk with David Laurie to determine a legal interpretation of this land transaction. So I'm prepared to approach David Laurie and see if I can get some defining answers, if that's okay with the selectmen.
I think David is doing that now. Well, he
Okay,
was going to do that.
okay.
You know, he was going to go to MMA first, but I haven't heard nothing back from him on that.
No, I think the MMA was another issue, but I'm talking about the land. Technically, I guess is owned by an LLC, but it was transferred over to a relative, being Scott Efron's aunt. And so the question is, is that legally done on a personal level as Scott's relative, or is this an LLC, which an LLC doesn't have relatives? And one of my debates at the planning board was, although the land was owned by LLC, the stockholders are individual people, so actually the transaction was on a relative level. So this is what we need legal definition about.
Yeah, David was going to do that. Now, like I say, I haven't heard nothing back from him on that.
Okay, I'll sit tight on it. I won't do anything until something happens. If something doesn't happen, speak up and I'll see if I can do something about it. But I'll sit tight for a while.
Wes, why don't you shoot an email to David Strzok to see if he is working on that? If he isn't, then I would recommend you get a clarification on that through David Laurie.
Okay, I'll communicate with
If the other two selectmen agree and are on the same page as I am.
Ben Thompson wants to be on that page too, because he wants to know how that's going to go.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm all good with it.
I'll communicate with Ben also, and we'll keep it all in the loop.
Okay.
Good enough.
Thank you, Wes.
Okay, those are the only two things I have.
Joe, you got anything?
No, thank you. Thank you for asking.
So I guess that's it. Anybody, you guys got anything? Dwight? Gary?
Nope.
That's all I have. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion we adjourn.
For a second?
Second.
Hey, I got one
Second.
thing. Danielle, did the stuff from Hilliard get here yet?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Can we check it? I mean, today, I got 4 boxes of light bulbs over to the transfer station today out of the, the room up back and the second grade room and stuff. And I noticed we're down on hand sanitizer and stuff.
Okay.
So that's, if we're going to reopen, that's a lot of stuff that I think we got to have before we do anything.
We put an order in, I just don't know where it's at. I can see if I can get the tracking on it.
Hey guys, Jason ordered a big shipment of hand sanitizer that he got an email yesterday that it was on its way. So as soon as he gets that, he said that we could have some.
Okay.
We're going to need it.
Yeah. So he'll let me know when it comes in.
Okay.
If it's not enough, we'll just order some more somewhere.
I picked up a couple of bottles at the Shaw's today, so I can give up one of them.
Yeah, Shaw's Shop and Save had a lot up to North Conway the other day. They had a whole
Really?
shelf. Yeah.
Good.
So
Job Lots and
anything,
Ossipee does too. They have big bottles
Yeah.
like this. So
yeah,
Yeah.
they're like $7 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a little while ago, there was $3 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay.
Was that it? Okay.
thank you.
See you guys later.
See ya. Bye, everybody.
Good.
Bye.